and the Santiago Canyon Hawks. This is a game, Justin. I'm Dylan Luden along with Justin Gans. And Justin, this is a game that could potentially decide who wins the Orange Empire Conference this season.
Yeah, and I think Saddleback has been playing great. We've been 13 games unbeaten in conference play with a 9-0-2 record. And Santiago right behind us. We are currently tied for 6th with Cypress, with Santiago Canyon in second place. Santiago Canyon in first place for the Orange Empire Conference. So if we do win this game, we will be tied with Santiago Canyon.
Correct, yeah. So Santiago Canyon currently has a 10-0-1 conference record. They're currently number 1 in the conference. Saddleback are 1 game behind them with a 9-2 conference record. Both of them have not lost. They're the only 2 teams that haven't lost in conference play. Saddleback again with 2 ties. Santiago with 1 tie. Santiago Canyon coming into this game, they're ranked the number 2 team in the state of California, and Saddleback are currently tied for number 6 in the state with Cypress. Their last meeting at Santiago Canyon was a 2-2 tie, with the goal scorers for Saddleback being Elizabeth DeLaura and Chloe Green. The Santiago Canyon goal scorers being Nikki Marino and Alyssa Rubio. And speaking of Nikki Marino and Elizabeth DeLaura, Justin, talk about those 2 key players to watch out for in today's game.
Yeah, it isn't. Delora has a total of 14 goals scored with 33 points. She's been absolutely terrific for Saddleback, while Marino, on the other hand, has scored a total of 14 goals as well, both of them tied for goal scoring, but only getting 31 points due to 3 assists, while Delora has a total of 5 assists.
Yeah, so Elizabeth DeLaura for Saddleback and Nikki Marino for Santiago Canyon are currently tied for second in the Orange Empire Conference in goals, and they're 2 potential Conference Player of the Year candidates, and they're looking to lead their teams to victory here today. And yeah, like we were saying, this game could potentially decide who is the champion of the Orange Empire Conference. Saddleback, they're currently the reigning champions, co-champions with Cypress. They tied last year. But Santiago Canyon, they're the historic team in this Orange Empire Conference. They're led by head coach Ian Woodhead, who have led the Santiago Canyon Hawks to 15 straight Orange Empire Conference titles from 2004 to 2018. They won the state title in 2006, 2009, 2018, and 2019. So last year was kind of a step off for them a little bit. Cypress and Saddleback did tie for that championship, but they're came back right stronger this year, Justin, and they're trying to repeat what they've done in the past a lot.
Yeah, and when you have a historic team like Santiago Canyon, they just want to keep on winning, keep the historic streak alive. But sadly, it came to an end in 2019. But I do think Santiago Canyon is trying to come back with a vengeance and get another conference championship for their school.
Yeah, so in the playoffs last season, Saddleback made it further than Santiago Canyon, but they were both eliminated by their rivals in the Orange Empire Conference in Cypress. Cypress made it all the way to the state finals, losing there. But Santiago Canyon was eliminated by Cypress in the second round, and Saddleback was eliminated by Cypress in the third round. So this will be a very interesting matchup to watch out for again. Again, they tied 2-2 at Santiago Canyon earlier in the conference season. Just a quick note, so Santiago Canyon, they have 1 loss on their total overall record, and that was due to a forfeit due to ineligibility to register a player, I believe. And so they could be undefeated technically, but I mean, it's a really huge game here for both teams. Saddleback, they're 14-1-3, only have 1 loss on the season. The Chaffey College earlier in the season. Santiago Canyon, 15-1-1 on the season as a whole. Saddleback Bobcats are led by head coach B.J. McNichol, entering his 10th season. He was, again, champions last year in the Orange Empire Conference. Last game for Saddleback was a 4-1 win against Fullerton, and then for Santiago Canyon, a 3-0 win last game. And Nikki Marino scored 2 goals in that game, and Elizabeth DeLaura for Saddleback scored 2 goals in the last game. So they're going to both factor in here heavily in today's game.
Yeah, and I think DeLaura, she's been killer on the ball, been able to, get down low and get some good shots on there for Saddleback throughout the season. And do I think she has a chance to win, top scorer over Marino? I clearly think she has a better shot at it. Not trying to show any bias, but I do think she has a little bit better shot power than Marino.
Yeah, it'll be It'd be very interesting to see here today. Both teams have 2 more games remaining in the conference season. This is why we're saying this game is a crucial game to decide who will win this Orange Empire Conference. It'll probably be either one of these 2 teams. Cypress has 2 losses on the season. They're currently sitting in 3rd in the Orange Empire Conference. But Saddleback, their next 2 games after Santiago Canyon will be against Golden West and Irvine Valley. Santiago will be playing Santa Ana and then Cypress. So Cypress could get revenge for losing to them earlier on in the season. And just to mention, so Saddleback currently have the number 1 offense in the Orange Empire Conference, and Santiago Canyon have currently the number 1 defense. They've only allowed 3 goals all year, and 2 of them came against Saddleback in that last match in that 2-2 tie.
And overall, Dylan, I think Saddleback and Santiago Canyon, tight. It's going to be a tight game today. Both teams come out firing. I do expect a lot of shots being taken from Saddleback as we are a very offensive team rather than defense. But in the last game, both for Saddleback and Santiago Canyon, it was a close game between the 2. But the defenses in that game just showed why it was a 2-2 draw earlier in the year.
Yeah, it's very interesting because Saddleback had the best defense last year. They only allowed 4 goals. Flip-flop this year, Santiago Canyon now has the best defense. They've only allowed 3 goals. But it'll be interesting to see. So we got Lisbeth Delora and Nikki Marino, 2 key players for both teams. Lisbeth for Saddleback, Nikki for Santiago Canyon. Alyssa Rubio is another key player to watch out for Santiago Canyon today. She's tied for 4th in the Orange Empire Conference in goals with 10 and 3rd in the conference in assists. So a very all-around game from Alyssa Rubio for Santiago Canyon. Another player to watch out for Saddleback here, Kylie Biu. She's a returner from last year. She had 12 goals and 11 assists in last year's season. She's one of the key players to watch out here for today, as well as Avery Campos, who has 9 assists, which is 2nd in the Orange Empire Conference.
And Campos has been great at passing the ball forward to her teammates, and she's done a great job on the ball, finding her players when she crosses into the middle, and she's just done a great job overall on the offensive side.
Let's go over to starting lineups for today's game. First off, the Saddleback Bobcats roster. In goals, 99, Jamie Lynn Clark. And then number 1, Emma Radzai. Number 2, Kylie Biu. Number 5, Riley Lacey. Number 6, Avery Campos. Number 7, Alexa Livingstone. Number 9, Chloe Green. Number 11, Zoe Chung. Number 13, Aaliyah Lorsung. Number 15, Alyssa Sims. And number 17, Lisbeth Delora wraps it up. Alrighty, we will be right back for a little break before the start of the game. Don't go anywhere because the action will soon take place here at Saddleback Bobcat Stadium. Welcome back to this broadcast of the Orange Empire Conference matchup between the number 2 team in the conference, Saddleback Bobcats, versus the number 1 team in the conference of Santiago Canyon Hawks. Thank you for rejoining our live stream. It was a little break before the game started, but now this game will begin. Let's go over, we talked about Saddleback's starting lineup before the break. Let's talk about Santiago Canyon's starting lineup. In goal is number 1, Savannah Prado. Number 2, Shelby Kane in defense. Number 3, Nikki Marino at the forward position. Number 6, Ali Gorsha. Number 9, Kylie Medlin. Number 10, Marlene Ruiz. Number 12, Cassie Lewis. Number 19, Paige Winters. Number 21, Elise Valenzuela. Number 23, Alyssa Rubio. And number 30, Sheila Sanchez rounds up the right lineup for Santiago Canyon Hawks. Looking to, most likely, a tie for them would be good here. They're a game ahead of Saddleback in the Orange Empire Conference, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. So this is a crucial game. 2 games remaining after this game for both teams. And this game will most likely decide who wins the Orange Empire Conference this year. Again, I'm Dylan Luden, along with my co-host Justin Gans. We're about to get set here in this Orange Empire Conference matchup. Game will be starting. Kickoff was supposed to be scheduled around 3 o'clock. Due to a delay, it'll now be around 3:23 start time. Should be starting up here just in a minute.
Yeah, Dylan, and the last time they played Santiago Canyon, there was also a delay at halftime due to lightning in the area and weather.
Correct. It was about 40-minute delay
and
for
it was
that past game, yeah.
And it was a heavy rain game too, so Saddleback had to play in the mud basically.
Yeah, it's some much nicer conditions here today. Today the temperature's around 70 degrees. I think it was around 67 at kickoff, and again, it'll get cooler as the game goes on. But it's nice, little refreshing. Much better weather than their last game at Santiago Canyon.
Way much better. Even though it was cold when the rain hit there, it's still nice, beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies with some cold breeze coming from the west, it looks like. So, yeah.
Santiago Canyon are in the white tops today, wearing navy blue shorts, white socks, and their goalie is in a neon orange shirt today. And Saddleback is in the all maroon, all crimson colors today, with some yellow trim, and our goalie is in the pink. And speaking of the goalies, there's 2 elite goalies, and that is why these teams are up where they are in the conference. There's 2 elite goalies on both sides. Jamie Lynn Clark is the starting goalie for Saddleback today, and a starting goalie for Santiago, Savannah Prado. They're kind of 1 and 2 in each of the conference stats, by the way. For save percentage, goals against average, they're right up there. Elite goalies in the state of California.
Referees are also in orange with black shorts. So don't be confused with the Santiago keeper.
Ball is kicked, and our game is underway, and Santiago will kick it back and launch it up to the Saddleback back line to start this game. Santiago trying to push things up on Saddleback side early on, but they lose possession already. Santiago has it now, number 16. Goliath Freeman is turned away. Good chance for Santiago. Shot is on the ground. It's an easy save for Jamie Lynn Clark, the first shot of the game for either teams. Already, we were only not even a minute in. They got a shot registered on net for Santiago Canyon.
Yeah, and Santiago Canyon's already looking to try and get that offensive and get on the offensive break right away, which is not good for Saddleback, as they got to do better on the defensive side. And as we see right now, they're pressing them pretty hard. But Santiago Canyon is just getting a little bit more control of the ball here.
Yeah, trying to get a through ball in for number 3, Nikki Marino. It's cleared out by Jamie Lynn Clark, the goalie for Saddleback, and it'll be a throw-in for Santiago. Saddleback have the most shots in the conference by a wide margin. Santiago have the best goal ratio in terms of shots to goal. They're very efficient in the shots that they take. Saddleback, they just take as many shots as possible on that goalie and just try to force as many goals to go in that net as possible.
Yeah, and Santiago Canyon, like I said earlier, their offensive break has been really good this season, especially when they played in the first game against Saddleback this year.
It's Kylie Bu on the ball, number 2. Good chance for Saddleback here to start a counter, and passes a bit wide, intended for Elizabeth DeLoria. Santiago switched it wide for number 19, Paige Winters. Saddleback pressuring well, 2 players on the ball, and it's back out to the Santiago back line. Nice little passing going on here from Santiago, trying to find the open player and moving around. That's a little bit of a careless pass there by number 19, Paige Winters. But Santiago or Saddleback have the ball now on a throw-in near the 50-yard line.
And Saddleback have been playing really good on the defensive end and just pressuring there. And it seems like every time that Santiago has the ball, they send two women up front to get the ball and try and, poke it loose.
Through ball attempt, it's blocked by a Saddleback defender, but it looks like someone's there for Santiago to get the ball back. It was number 30, Sheila Sanchez, who had registered an assist in the last game. Oh, good chance for Santiago here. Open shot. What a save by Jamie Lynn Clark. It's a one-on-one opportunity. She's able to save it with her chest or her arm. I could not tell. It was right in that area. But great save. One-on-one chance. It could have been an easy goal for Santiago, but it was a fantastic save by number 99, Jamie Lynn Clark.
Yeah, it was an amazing save from Clark there. And then when she did grab the ball, it hit her chest, it looked like, and then she went to go dive after it to just cover the ball up. That way a rebound wasn't available for Santiago Canyon. A great cross there for Santiago Canyon, and the first real scoring opportunity of the game so far.
Yeah, that was a nice pass there by number 12, Cassie Lewis on the through ball. And now here comes Saddleback. Elizabeth Delora has it now. She's going to attack the defense. Here's a chance for Elizabeth Delora. And great defense there by number 19, Paige Winters. Just cuts off Delora from the ball. And it's for Savannah Prado, the goalie, to wrap it up.
And Delora trying to get her 15th goal of the season right there. Great attack there. And I think she did a good job, but Winters on the back end there just poked it away and got it for their goalkeeper to get it clear.
Yeah, Saddleback will get a throw in, and that was number 23, Alyssa Rubio, who's second on the team in goals, tied for fourth in the Orange Empire Conference. She had that shot on net that was made great save by Jamie Lynn Clark, but Saddleback have possession, and they keep it. They're tussling a little bit there. Number 23, Summer Hackett, and Santiago will try to clear it out, and they do. No foul there. Called by the referee. Goes out of bounds on the deflection. They're going to say Saddleback throw in. But already, Justin, we were saying this is going to be the most crucial game for either team of the season in the Orange Empire Conference. And that was a huge scoring chance early on. I know they got one on net earlier on. Elizabeth Delora almost got a chance early on. But this is a crucial game. And it's already proving that building right now.
Yeah, and both teams are, like I said earlier in the program, I said it was going to be an offensive game. Both teams really coming out on the offensive and just trying to get the first goal and get a good strike early on to give their team the lead.
Pass went over wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Santiago Canyon. Yeah, and last game was pretty offensive. A 2-2 tie. Santiago's only given up 3 goals in the whole season, and 2 of those came in that tie against Saddleback. So they've only given up 1 to the rest of the opposition they faced this season. Their only loss came against San Bernardino, which was due to a forfeit. And Saddleback lost their only game to Chaffey College early in the season before conference play. Ball got out of bounds. Looked like it was off a Santiago Canyon player, and it'll be a throw in for Saddleback. Trying to get it up the touchline.
Good long throw there.
Yeah, it looked like it was number 9, Chloe Green, trying to battle for the ball there, and it'll go out of bounds for another Saddleback throw-in.
Saddleback, getting their possession with the throw-ins here has been huge today so far. And that great play from Delora, I do think they just need to give it back to her and let her take a shot from about 10-yard line and try and go for a top corner strike.
Yeah, number 6, Avery Campos, is trying to throw it in, trying to find an open player, and there's Kylie Bew on the ball, number 2. She's able to shield well from number 10, Marlene Ruiz. It'll go back out for Saddleback. Ball's been playing around here. It looks like Santiago Canyon are trying to get possession back, and they give it away. And number 6, Avery Campos, gets it upfield.
Seems so far, though, in this whole game, both teams have been just jostling for the ball in the offensive zone.
Yeah, it's a very aggressive game so far, too. There hasn't been, I don't think there's been any fouls yet so far, but you can see how this is a very physical game from both teams because they both want this win really badly for either team. For Santiago, this win would basically secure the championship for them. They have a tough game against Cyprus, though. That'll be key. They won earlier in the season. Great interception there from Saddleback, and they get the ball back. But Santiago Canyon, they face Cyprus again, and then they'll face Santa Ana. And here's a chance for Cyprus. Shot is on net. Easy save for Jamie Lynn Clark from outside the 18-yard box.
Second long strike from Santiago Canyon today, which is a really interesting strike from the 18-yard box. As we know, Lynn Clark has been doing really well so far this season with those long shot opportunities.
Yeah, Jamie Lynn Clark is second in the Orange Empire Conference in save percentage, and she's tied for first in the conference and tied for fifth in the state in goals against. She's only allowed 4 on the year, and will go out of bounds for Santiago Canyon throw-in, and they take it quickly. Ball's up in the air, and look at this. Saddleback have possession right away. They're going to try to start a counter.
It's a great win there for Saddleback on the ball there.
Here comes Santiago Canyon now. Oh, great defense there by number 6 Avery Campos. That was a nice little move there. Nice attempt by Nikki Marino, one of the MVP candidates this year in the Orange Empire Conference. But Avery Campos, again, has been one of the best defenders in this conference, and she read that play well.
And something that we haven't seen today is both teams playing it back to their keepers, as it's mostly been in the midfield throughout this first couple minutes of the match here.
Yeah, just passing and trying to find an open player, try to get stuff going. Here's a chance for Santiago Canyon. Number 30, Sheila Sanchez trying to get it up to number 12, Cassie Lewis. But number 99 for Saddleback, Jamie Lynn Clark, comes up and wraps it up in the 18-yard box. But again, yeah, there hasn't been a lot of goalkeepers haven't seen a lot of balls at their feet at all. It's been mostly played up in the midfield, just like Justin has been saying. A very attack-oriented game from both teams, because it is crucial to get out in front early, especially if you have teams of this caliber. Saddleback have scored 64 goals on the year, good for first in the conference. Santiago Canyon right behind with 58 goals. Both teams are offensive powerhouse, and both teams are very good on defense as well. And here's a chance for Saddleback now. Elizabeth Delora bodied off the ball by number 16, Delilah Furman. Here comes Santiago. Here's Nikki Marino on the right wing. Great defense there. Will ball go out? And it will be. So it looked like it'll be a corner kick for Santiago. That was number 15, Alyssa Sims, on the tackle there to stop that Nikki Marino attack.
And a great tackle from Sims just to get in front of her man and just kind of brush her off to just poke it loose. And that's going to be a corner kick for Santiago Canyon, as Dylan just mentioned.
There's a good chance for Santiago. They already had one earlier in the game. They've had 3 shots on net. Corner just a little bit too much to handle, but they still have possession of the ball. Saddleback are trying to clear it, and no one's there. Great clearance out wide to number 11, Zoe Chung. And another great defensive stop there by number 10, Marlene Ruiz. It'll be a a throw-in for Saddleback. We've seen a lot of action so far during this first 10 minutes, Justin. Especially more on Santiago Canyon. They put 3 shots up net. Saddleback haven't gotten a shot on net. Elizabeth Dillor had a good chance earlier, but it was a good defensive stop to stop that shot from being attempted.
Yeah, and I do think Saddleback, if we get a chance, we'll kind of build it up. But as you see with Santiago Canyon, every time they get the ball, they're just passing it, quick passes, and trying to find the open man to get a good shot on net.
Summer Hackett, number 23, defensive freshman from San Juan Hills High School, dumps it off. It'll be a throw-in for Santiago Canyon. Nikki Marino on the left wing, just letting the defenders come to her, and they'll go out of bounds for another corner kick for Santiago. Last corner kick, Justin, was just a little bit overcooked, so we'll see what they have going on here. Most of their players are lining up towards the back post for Santiago. Here comes a run in. The kick is again a little bit over the top. Jamie Lynn Clark is there to wrap it up.
And that's an easy save for Clark. And I think she noticed that how many people were surrounding that it was going to go to the back post. I also think on that first corner kick, they just put it a little bit over the top, and here's a good chance for Saddleback.
Yeah, cleared out there by number 19, Paige Winters. There'll be a corner kick for Saddleback. It was Avery Campos. She's trying to get the ball up to number 9, Chloe Green, the freshman sensation out of Esperanza High School. She's been amazing so far for Saddleback, second on the team in goals this year.
And that was a great chance for Green, but it just went a little bit too far, which prompted the Santiago player to just clear it out.
Two players around the corner flag for Saddleback. It's number 7, Alexa Livingstone, and number 11, Zoe Chung. We'll see what they got here. Santiago also have two players that are trying to defend this. They'll play it short to Livingstone. She dances around one player, and her pass is deflected by another Santiago player. It'll go out of bounds for a Saddleback throw-in. That was a good strategy there by Santiago. Good defending. You had two players there, one of them taking the corner, one of them able to receive. They had two just to be sure. And again, great strategy because Livingstone did beat the one player, and then she tried whipping in across, but that other extra defender for Santiago was able to stuff out that one. Throw in here for Saddleback, taken by number 15, Alyssa Sims. She's got a long throw, and she'll send it into the penalty area. Clearance not all the way struck in hard by number 23, Alyssa Rubio. And it's cleared all the way out by Santiago. Poor touch there from Saddleback. They give it over. Santiago Canyon with the throw, and they take it quickly. Here's Rubio. Good defense there by Campos. So we'll go out of bounds for Santiago throwing.
And Saddleback have been playing great defense along the touchline, but it's just been able. But Santiago Canyon just keep getting good long throw-ins and a couple good chances off those throw-ins.
Good clearance out there to number 17, Elizabeth Delora. Outside the foot pass. It's cleared out there by Santiago. So what Santiago have been doing, whenever they had a throw, they've been trying to do it quick to catch Saddleback off guard. Another shot on net. This time by number 3, Nikki Marino, straight into the path of Jamie Lynn Clark. Seems like Santiago are really taking the Saddleback strategy. Saddleback, they're known for just putting up shots on net, and this is what Santiago are doing right now. A lot of them, majority of the shots so far, 3 of the 4 have been outside the 18-yard box for Santiago. It's just trying to put them on net, see how they're feeling today.
It seems like Santiago are trying to kind of beat Saddleback at their own game here, as we've an injured player down around the 46-yard line.
Looks like it's number 7, Alexa Livingstone. Looks like she's able to get up, though, and continue playing. Looks like she's checking out something on her face. I'm not sure if there was a collision of some sort. Oh, we're just trying to decipher what's going on here. I think she's good to play. Referee's coming over to talk to her, make sure, just to double check.
Yeah, it looks like she could be something on her nose, maybe a bloody nose for a sec, but
yeah, that was what I was thinking too. It looked like maybe it was a bloody nose, but just carrying on. They're gonna keep playing, and the referee, it looks like he'll do a drop ball. Here he goes, Saddleback. Some players will come around the drop ball, but yeah, I think Santiago had possession, so Saddleback will let him keep the ball.
Yeah, and I also think throughout this game so far, Santiago Canyon have been trying long shots around the 18, 20-yard box. It hasn't been working for them. If I'm Santiago, I would be trying to go in for crosses. As we see, Saddleback has been playing along that touchline a lot more when it comes to trying to get scoring opportunities.
Oh, here comes Elizabeth Delora on the right flank. She's looking for a cross. It's deflected. It'll be out for a Saddleback corner. That was good defense there by Delora. She was able to get the ball right back and push on the counter, and now Saddleback will have another corner opportunity. But yeah, their best opportunity was that one-on-one chance. That was saved by Lynn Clark. That was Alyssa Rubio, I believe, who had that chance right in that 18-yard box. It was a great pass as well that was set up by Cassie Lewis. But that was great because what they did, Santiago, they were able to send a through ball in for Lewis. Lewis brought in the other defender, so there was no one guarding Rubio, and Rubio had a one-on-one chance, and Lynn Clark was able to shut that down. Here's his corner kick from Saddleback. And it's a shot on net. Easy save for Savannah Prado. That was Sims with the shot. Very acrobatic shot as well, because I was behind her, and she was able to make the shot there. That was very acrobatic of her.
And a real good shot for Sims there. Not known for taking shots on net, but she is a threat when it comes to the corners.
Santiago have it around the midfield area, and it looks like there'll be a foul called on Saddleback. They'll stop play. That was Saddleback's first shot on net this game. It started a bit slow as well when we were broadcasting the game against Cyprus, but they ended up winning that game, scoring 2 goals in the second half. But it's been pretty even because Santiago have been really taking some outside shots, but that one chance too. But in the midfield game, it's been very even.
And I even would say for Saddleback, how we've been starting out this game, a lot more attacking based, like you said, Dylan. But we have a team in Santiago Canyon against us that have been basically trying to play our style of play, and I think it's really showing for them. And I think they're trying to tire us out on the back end, get our defense tired by just continuing just playing it in our own half and try and get some good shots on net.
Yeah, Santiago now have the ball up towards Saddleback area. Be a throw in here taken quickly. Trying to get some play going, and it'll be out for a goal kick for Saddleback.
First goal kick of the game, too. So let's see what Saddleback can do from this goal kick. Some goalkeepers like to play it short and start from the back end, and some of them like to play it long. Let's see what Clark will do.
Yeah, you got two defenders right now in the box for Saddleback, so they might play short. We'll see here what Lynn Clark will decide to do. Yeah, it looked like Campos was open on the left wing, but number 20, Cameron Toole, came on and was able to cover her real quickly. Chance now. Here's Livingstone, heads it up for Chloe Green. Good shielding there by Shelby Kane.
Good win there for Saddleback on the offensive end. Maybe an attack here.
That was number 1, Emma Radzai. Here's Chloe Green, and it's cleared out by Savannah Prado. She had to come out of the 18-yard box to clear that one out. And look at that. Great play by Radzai. She was able to head in there on a dangerous play. The boot was coming up there.
Yeah,
Here's Saddleback. Oh, great slide tackle as well by Santiago Canyon. They're playing some really fierce defense right now. That was 19, Paige Winters.
And Emma Radzai on that last good chance, just couldn't touch it over to keeper to get it past her and try and get a golden opportunity there for the first goal of the game. But, and like you said right there, great play from Winters on the good slide tackle right there. First big tackle of the game for both teams.
Winters, again, was able to get that ball out of there after Alexa Livingstone tried attacking. Yeah, Winters looks very strong over there on that right side. She's playing defense. The sophomore defender from Dana Hills High School. And here's another long throw in here for Saddleback from Alyssa Sims. Yeah, whenever you get near the yard box, Alyssa Sims has a great throw, and she's going to try to put it almost on net, try to get it for a Saddleback player to hopefully head it ball in, or at least a volley in there. This is intended for Emma Radzai. Ball's up in the box, and it's easily cleared out by Santiago Canyon all the way out to the 50.
And something interesting that Sims does is that she throws it in on an angle when you see most people trying to get a good chance from a throw-in. And there's a good shot, and that one's just over the net.
Yeah, that was Elizabeth DeLaura, the team's leading goal scorer. She tried an outside-the-foot shot from about 20 yards out, and it just hit the crossbar of the football goalpost there, just a little bit over the top. Looks like the referee stopped play. It looks like there'll be a substitution coming on for Santiago Canyon. Number 10, Marlene Ruiz, will be subbed off.
And like it was mentioned before, the shot on target there, it's a rare to see players get the ball thrown in from that type of angle because most players will just want a straight throw.
Advantage will be played on, they'll say. No foul from the referee. Oh, trip there. Here's a chance for Saddleback. Chloe Green with it. Oh, great move. She still has possession. Here's DeLaura dancing on the ball. Loses a defender, and she tried passing it up to number 1, Emma Radzai, but missed a little miscommunication there on the pass. It's easily wrapped up by Savannah Prado.
And a better opportunity for her would probably to go to the side and try and get a little 2-on-1 counterattack there. But a great chance overall for Saddleback.
Yeah, it seems like what's been working for Saddleback is the ball on Delora's feet because she's a very technical player. She's able to draw a lot of defenders in, and that's what has been working a little bit more for Saddleback is when Delora has possession, she's able to get that shot up. It wasn't on net, but it was a good effort still, and now foul will be called on Santiago Canyon on number 2, Kylie Biu. But I think, yeah, Delora is really the key here because she opens up play for the rest of Saddleback. She draws defenders in, and then you have deadly strikers like Chloe Green, Alexa Livingstone, Kylie B able to finish off a pass if she's able to lay it off.
Good defense there from Saddleback and to keep it in play.
Here's Radzai. She'll pass it back. Here's a chance Chloe Green comes down, receives the ball. Tackle put in there by number 28, Gritzy Ramirez. Great challenge in there. It'll be a throw-in for Santiago Canyon.
And Gritzy was really gritty on that play right there. Good hard slide tackle from her. And even Saddleback on that good crossing opportunity just couldn't get enough height on the ball, and there weren't a lot of players in the box to get a good chance there.
Yeah, pass sent in there by Livingstone. It was cleared out. Saddleback will pass it back, try to start a new attack here. Here's Riley Lacey, Avery Campos now. Gets by one defender and another, but again, good challenge put in there by Santiago Canyon and a throw in for Saddleback.
And a good move by Campos there. She just couldn't get enough power under to just get over it as it was taken away from Santiago Canyon.
Yeah, Santiago Canyon have been very aggressive and they've put in very good slide tackles here. We've seen a couple of them. They're a very good defensive team, as we were mentioning. They're the best defensive team in this state, and you can see it by some of the tackles that they've been putting in here today. Ooh, Campos trying to win possession back and almost got it, but Saddleback sends it up. Here's Chloe Green trying to get the ball. No, we stopped in the tracks of Savannah Prado. So 4 shots currently for Santiago Canyon. All of them are net. Saddleback, they have 2 shots, one of them being on net.
As we played under 50 minutes, no score here at Saddleback Stadium between Santiago Canyon and your Saddleback Bobcats. It looks like a foul is going to be called back here.
Yeah, it looked like it would be called on Saddleback. It might have been offsides, I think, actually. It was, I think, it was offsides, I believe. I think Chloe Green was offsides. She came back to receive the ball. So it'll be a free kick for Santiago Canyon. Whipped up all the way up top. Here's Nikki Marino. Sends it out wide. Good challenge put in there by Summer Hackett. Very good. It's another throw in for Santiago Canyon.
And so far in this first part of the first half here, we've seen the possession change a lot as Saddleback has had a great opportunity at the front of the net more. While earlier in the game we saw Santiago Canyon just taking shots left and right, trying to get shots from around the 18-yard box.
Yeah, more in these last couple minutes, these last 5-10 minutes, Saddleback have been more on the forefront. Good kick by Lynn Clark, gets it up to Delora. She was trying to find a pass over there for Radzai, but Radzai wasn't able to get there in time. Here's Santiago Canyon, they have possession now. It's cleared up the field. No one's there for Santiago Canyon. Saddleback win possession. And look at this. Santiago Canyon have the ball right back. Great pass. Switches play of field to the right side. Here's number 19, Paige Winters with the ball. Good challenge put in there by Kylie Bew. He's Avery Campos. She has a lot of space. I don't know what she'll do. She looks like she's going to lay it off or she's going to keep going. Here's Delora. Good give and go to Campos. Here's Campos now. Full head of steam ahead. Great pass to Chloe Green. Here's a chance for Chloe Green. What a challenge put in there by number 28. Gritzy Ramirez. Beautiful slide tackle, and there was a shot on net. It looked like from Livingstone. I went straight in the path of Prado, but again, they're really showing why they're the best defensive team right now in the state, Justin. That was a beautiful tackle.
And Dylan, I think that should have been a penalty.
No, it was all ball. Very clean tackle, very clean slide tackle there from Gritzy Ramirez.
And what I was going to say before that great opportunity for Saddleback, that they had a good chance to play up forward with the good give and go right there, and a good shot after the slide tackle was taken.
Santiago Canyon with the throw, and they're looking for an option. Delora was able to get it out again for another throw-in. Yeah, so this is why, Saddleback have only had 2 shot on net because of that last one, but yeah, it's because Santiago's defense has been great. Bend don't break defense because Saddleback have had more possession up in Santiago's end in the last few minutes.
Yeah, and
there's a chance now. It's shot low. Easy save again for Jamie Lynn Clark. This one was around 15 yards.
Sorry there, Dylan, but you could definitely see the way that shot was taken there. What I was going to say before that shot was on net. Santiago Canyon started to regain that possession back and try and get some more opportunities on net like we've been seeing on these last couple of shifts here for them.
Yeah, they have possession now with number 9, Kylie Medlin. She was voted the Defensive Player of the Year last year by her teammates and all-conference selection on the first team, the Orange Empire Conference returnee from last season. Another send out wide switch of play to Paige Winters on the right. Here's number 20 now, Cameron Toole. She's fighting with Campos. Toole still has possession. Across is sent in, deflected off of Campos. So it'll be a corner kick for Santiago, their third of the game.
And that was some really good defense by Campos, limiting the space for her to get the shot off or even cross in as well.
Yeah, great defense there by Campos. You can see why she was an all-conference selection last year. Stuck with Toole, and she was able to fight it off and get that cross out for a corner kick.
See what Santiago Canyon can do from this corner.
Cross is whipped in, header on, deflected by Saddleback, and it's cleared out of there. Delora now with possession of the ball. She tried clearing it up, she couldn't hit it cleanly. Another chance for Santiago, crosses low, and Saddleback win possession back. Chloe Green fighting with possession with Shelby Kane. Santiago get possession back, and they're going to try to start an attack. What I've noticed here for Saddleback is that just not that long ago when they were trying to clear it out, they could have started an attack right there. They're just trying to clear it out and get rid of Santiago's attack when they possibly could have tried starting a counterattack there. Here's Summer Hackett. She looked like she'll let it go out for a goal kick, and she will.
Yeah, and something interesting on Santiago's last attempt right there, they tried to play it forward, but they just couldn't get enough muster on it to try and keep it in play.
Yeah, we have 16 more minutes, 16 and a half, I should say, of the first half. Again, we're pushed back 20 minutes from the original start time of 3 o'clock. We started at 3:23-ish, I believe. 3:23, not 3:20 exactly, but... So if any of you viewers at home are confused, that is why there's 16 minutes left in the first half, just because of a 20-minute delay of game start time. Some physical play, and now foul will be called here on number 20, Cameron Toole. Toole and Campos have been very aggressive, both of them here. They're fighting off, and now, wow, it looks like some shoving going on between Toole and Campos. Referee is trying to talk to Campos here. Now he's talking to Toole. Tempers are flaring now. They're starting here for Saddleback. You can hear the crowd is being rallied up here for this free kick that's going to be taken by Riley Lacey.
And I could see Saddleback getting a good scoring opportunity in the next couple of possessions here, because with the advantage here, the animosity with pushing and shoving there between Toole and Campos, I think Saddleback want to get a goal here to just kind of prove their point that we've been playing well so far throughout this first half.
Yeah, it makes sense. So it's the most important game of the season so far before we hit the playoffs. Good challenge put in there by Shelby Kane. And Cameron Toole wins possession back for Santiago. Oh, great deke there by number 20, Marlene Ruiz.
A good spin move there from Ruiz. Just got around her defender and made a good pass.
Chance for Saddleback. They're going to try to clear it out of there. Do they though? And Radzai does, yes. Yeah, that was a nice little dummy there, I would say, by Marlene Ruiz. Acted like she got the ball, and then she turned, leaving her defender in the dust. Looks like Saddleback will get a free kick here towards the midfield marker.
Play was called back due to a foul, it looked like. See what Saddleback can do here from this long free kick around their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, they have a lot of players that are lined up near the penalty marker.
Good ball in there, just going to get enough people in the box to try and get the ball. Ball is being played up in the air with a little bit of a juggling act, it looks like here.
Oh, here's a chance. Look at this run here inside by Elizabeth Delora, and it's headed out of there by Kylie Medlin just in time before Delora was able to get a shot on net.
And Medlin kicks it out for another Saddleback throw. And also something to note here, Dylan, is Saddleback has been playing from that right-hand side more rather than the left-hand side, while we've seen Santiago Canyon go reverse and use the left-hand side more to get crosses in, along with shots through the middle.
That is true, yeah. They've been kind of flip-flopped in where their possession mainly lies. It'll go out of bounds for Santiago Canyon throw. But Santiago's best attack was coming in from the left side, so maybe they should try that side a little bit more. They've been able to put shots on net, though. I think mainly more from the left side. It's just that they haven't been in the box at all, though. They only had one shot on net in the box, which was that great one-on-one opportunity that they had, which was shut down by Lynn Clark. But yeah, it seems like the left side of attack has been more fruitful for Santiago Canyon, even though they've only had really that one good side. But Summer Hackett's over there. She's been shutting it down for Saddleback, and that's why Santiago been playing it more on that right side. Here's a chance now for Santiago. Ali Gorsha with it.
And Santiago playing this from the left side here. Trying to get something for...
Cross in. The header off the post, and it's out. Santiago still a possession, and Saddleback can now get it back. Wow, that was a scare there. That was looked like it was a header, I believe, from number 20, Cameron Toole. Here's a chance for Saddleback on the counter. Played to Lisbeth Delora.
And this is a great counter opportunity if Saddleback can do something with it here. Delora on the wall.
Yeah, Delora gets the defender to bite.
She's got tons of space, too, if she can pass it.
Oh, great challenge from Santiago. And now Saddleback still have possession. Here's Chloe Green. Great give and go with Alexa Livingstone. Green still has possession. Oh, great pullback, and it's out of bounds finally. Santiago are able to take a breather. Shelby King gets it out for a corner kick. But going back to that header there from Cameron Toole, it looked like Jamie Lynn Clark didn't even move. I think she might have thought that was just going out, and it hit the post and ended up going straight back towards the middle of the penalty box.
Yeah, and from our angle down, it looked like it was going to go out, but a little forced perspective right there as it just hit the post. As I was about to mention before you commented on that shot, I thought it was going to go out, but it was a great opportunity there for Santiago Canyon, and now we'll see what Saddleback can do from this corner kick as most of the women are in the middle trying to get a good chance here.
Oh, punched out by Savannah Prado. Great goalkeeping, but she's on the ground right now. She still, yeah, it looked like she collided when she was trying to punch that ball away, and now the play will be stopped to take a look at the goalkeeper Prado, who made a great diving punch to clear that ball out of the 18-yard box.
Yeah, it looks like Prado hurt her hand when she tried to jive after a ball, landing on it awkwardly, it looked like, and she is still down in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it was a head-on collision there. I'm not sure what part did collide. It might have been the hands, as Justin, you mentioned, just because she was punching that ball. But that was a great job, great clearance there. She's back up, and yeah, she looks like she is trying to tstand up here and walk it off.
Could have been a shoulder collision too, but she did dive straight forward into it, and she didn't look like she was, in a lot of pain as she was sitting up there, but when she went down, it definitely looked like it could have been a shoulder or even an arm injury.
Oh, yeah, that is painful, especially for a collision. But I'm sure Santiago Canyon are taking probably a sigh of relief there because she's been really the only goalkeeper that's been playing so far for Santiago. Saddleback have been switching up between two. Olivia Wynn and Jamie Lynn Clark have been great so far for Saddleback, but Savannah Prado has been the #1 goalkeeper in the conference and a top 3 goalkeeper in the state. So a huge sigh of relief for them. Here's a chance now. They're going to try to start a counterattack. Number 11, good challenge put in there by Zoe Chung.
A good no call there from the referee. That could have been an easy foul there on Chung.
Kylie Biu in space. She gets by the defender one-on-one. She's going to look for a pass. She finds Delora. Oh, good challenge there from Santiago with the pass. It's not accurate. Avery Campos now with possession. Switches field of possession to #1, Zoe Chung.
Good lob there from Campos to get it to Chung.
Yeah, Campos is a great passer. She has 9 assists on the season. Good for second in the conference. Here's Campos again. Finds Chloe Green. Chloe Green turns. Another great defensive stop there from Shelby Kane.
And Dylan, you could just tell that they're trying to get passes more through the middle of the park there, but they couldn't get a good chance there. I would see what Santiago could do on their counter, and a great defensive play from Saddleback trying to get the ball back there.
Yeah, that was Livingstone right there. Here's a cross whipped in. Riley Lacey waiting for Lynn Clark to come, and yeah, Lynn Clark will wrap it up. I mean, Saddleback, they've been trying to get stuff going, but Santiago's defense has been shutting them down. They've made great sliding tackles, great standing tackles all game long, and the through ball, no one was there to receive it. It goes out to Prado. Yeah, Santiago, they've been able to get some quality shots on net. I know they had one for sure, and then they had one that went off the post and back out into play. Well, you throw in again for Santiago. They've taken a couple as well from outside the the 18-yard box.
And when it comes to Saddleback, the Bobcats have been doing a great job on the defensive end as well, as not allowing Santiago to get a lot of scoring changes, even though they have a scoring opportunity of 4-1 via shots on goal.
Summer Hackett's able to stop this Santiago attack for now. It'll be a throw-in. But no, yeah, Santiago, they've been able to get some shots on net. They've been able to kind of break through that Saddleback defense in a way. Saddleback, they've only had 2 shots on net, 3 shots in total. They could have had a couple more if Santiago didn't shut them down near that 18-yard box. They've been very good defending around that area. Cleared out by Delora, another throw-in for Santiago Canyon. Seven more minutes to go in this first half of play. Still 0-0 is the score. Santiago have had 2 really good chances. A one-on-one opportunity from number 23, Alyssa Rubio, was saved by Jamie Lynn Clark early on this game. Another one went off the post off a header from number 20, Cameron Toole. Saddleback have had a few shots on goal, nothing too dangerous though yet that Savannah Prado has had to worry about. It's been kind of straight into her path so far. They haven't been able to put a lot of good shots on net. That's because of the Santiago defense. They've been playing really well.
And it wouldn't be and something that has been surprising is we've seen long throw-ins to Saddleback while Santiago Canyon have just been playing them short, trying to get quick throw-ins and then create a counterattack off of that throw.
Yeah, true. Saddleback have had throw-ins near that Santiago Canyon 18-yard box, and they've been able to put in long throw-ins. That's because they have Alyssa Sims on their team. She's great at sending it long, at least from a throw-in. And in Santiago, they've been trying to do a quick catch Saddleback's defense off guard. And they might here. Ball's been bouncing around, and Saddleback finally clear it out to number 2, Kylie Biu. She's looking for some help. She finds Radzai. Here's Radzai. She powers past a couple defenders. She's tried sending in the cross, and great clearance out of there from Santiago. It's going to be a corner for Saddleback. Yeah, we'll see what Saddleback do here. No one's really going towards the ball here, taking their time with this kick. Again, there's around 6 minutes left in this first half.
And I think they're just trying to kill enough time to get into the locker room to halftime so far because, they're not getting to the ball quick enough, Dylan. So let's see what Saddleback can do off this corner and try and get a good scoring opportunity.
Yeah, they do seem a bit tired. They've been trying their best to at least break through that Santiago defense, and here's a good chance now. Corner kick is up, is punched. Here's Chloe Green. She's trying to shivel the defender off the ball. Oh, here's a chance. Delora could not contain that shot. It went straight at her, and she tried taking a one-touch and tried turning, but she wasn't able to get a clean touch on that shot.
And Dylan, I don't think Delora even saw it on her feet, and she just couldn't get it off fast enough.
Yeah, it hit her shin, and she wasn't able to really get a good touch on it. Yeah, that was a hard shot that came right at her, a little bit wide. Here's a chance now for Saddleback. They're going to try starting it. Good pass by Livingstone outside the foot to Chloe Green on the left side. Here's Green, one-on-one opportunity. She's going to cut back. Oh, nice little move by Chloe Green. Oh, straight to the defender for Santiago. Great positioning.
Yeah, and you can tell Green right there wanted to try and get a harder shot or even try and cross in. Great cut back there from Green there. If I was her, I would have tried to curl it and trying to put it in top corner.
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to curl it in maybe for someone in the box for a cross. It was a little more low-driven. There's a chance Santiago has a throw-in. But Saddleback have been really good. They've been very good on one-on-one situations with defenders, especially Delora and Green. They've been able to dance defenders off, and they've been able to try to send it in. But, I mean, the thing is for Santiago, when the one player's beaten, they have 2 more right there to stop that attack from going on, and that's what they've been doing. They've had multiple people on the ball after one is beaten. So great job by them, great defending. And they're going to try to start one more chance here, hopefully by the end of this first half. And it's gone out again for another throw for Santiago. Six shots, for Santiago in the game. 5 shots on net. That one shot that wasn't on net was off the post. 3 shots for Saddleback, 2 shots on net. Santiago playing it short. Here's a chance Livingstone. Saddleback are trying to do a little bit of pressing up in Santiago's zone. Number 30, Sheila Sanchez, is pushed down by a Saddleback player. It looks like it'll be a foul, and Sanchez was kind of holding something for a little bit. She's back up. She has a huge little cast on her right arm. That little Jason Pierre-Paul club going on. So she's playing through an injury right now, and she went down. She looked like she might have been holding that for a little bit, but she's back up, and she's ready to get playing again. Huge chance for Santiago Canyon. Players right on the edge of that 18-yard box. Long kick taken by Shelby Kane. And it's in the back of the net. Santiago Canyon score. Looked like it was just poked in there. The ball was bouncing around, and Santiago Canyon take a 1-0 lead right before the end of this first half with 2:30 to play.
And Dylan, I was just about to mention the way that they were lining up off this long kick. They had a great chance there, and it was a good header there, it looked like. And it's 1-0 Santiago Canyon late here in the first half. And it was a big goal for them as they have an advantage heading into the second half so far with under 2 minutes to play.
Yeah, hard to tell who scored that goal. There was a lot of players going on, and the ball just ended up in the back of the net. Looked like it might have been a single-digit number. Could have been. That's a tough one. We'll see what the scorebook says here. And play will get underway once again.
And
but again 1-0. Santiago Canyon takes the lead with 1:40 left to go in this first half.
And again, a great chance there from Santiago Canyon. You knew it was coming all game, and it was just a great opportunity. And they just found one that just squeaked through, it looked like. And Lynn Clark got in the way, but she just couldn't. It just whizzed right by her for a goal.
Yeah, ball was bouncing around between, looked like two Saddleback players, two Santiago Canyon players in the box. One of them was able to get a clean shot off, and caught Lynn Clark there by surprise. There really is nothing she could do there either. It was just shot put on net. It was a goal. So they're going to, Sheila Sanchez, goal number 5 for her on the season. They're going to give the goal to Sheila Sanchez, who registered an assist in the last match. So she gets her 5th goal of the season here. Here's Saddleback, Elizabeth Delora, Emma Radzai now. She has a lot of space looking out wide for Avery Campos. Great defending there from Cameron Toole. And now it'll be a foul called on Cameron Toole.
I didn't see a foul here.
Yeah, I didn't see one either. Interesting, but
interesting call from the referee here.
So Saddleback have a really good scoring chance here to equalize right back after Santiago take the lead in this first half. Looking to at least send some positive vibes in here in the locker room during halftime.
And something also note is this free kick is being taken around the same where they took where Santiago Canyon got their free kick.
Oh, it's deflected. Ball still in the box. Saddleback trying to win possession back, and they do. Overhead kick straight into the arms of Savannah Prado.
And I could see what they were trying to do there, Dylan, just try and get a good hard shot through. But as you saw, the ball was just blocked and deflected up and towards the air. And there was nothing Saddleback could do on that play.
Yeah, it looked like there's no assist there for Santiago Canyon, which makes sense because that ball was kind of rattling back and forth between players in the box. Couldn't really tell. There wasn't really any passes going on. It's just whoever can get possession first would get the shot off or get the clearance off. And it was Santiago Canyon that got to the ball first. Now it's number 30, Sheila Sanchez again. 5th goal of the season for her. Santiago Canyon now lead 1-0 near the end of this first half.
And for Saddleback, they got to be hungry, wanting to tie this thing up late or even to start the second half off in the right foot, as we will get the ball to kick off the second half as well. Good play here from Saddleback as it's given right away to Santiago Canyon.
Yeah, pass is short. Looks like that was Livingstone. Now one possession back for Saddleback. Here's Delora. She's on the left side. She's usually been playing on the right for Saddleback. Good tackle put in there. It's going to be a foul called on number 19, Paige Winters. That looked like it was a clean tackle, but they're going to call another foul here on Santiago Canyon. So, again, they had a free kick not that long ago, about a minute ago, and they'll have another one here. They're going to try to push up a lot of players towards that 18-yard box. Looks like it'll be number 6, number 5, Riley Lacey that'll be taking the kick.
See what Salva can do from this long free kick. Maybe get a last-second tire.
Oh, good ball put in. The header was on, and it bounces into the path of Prado. That was a great free kick there taken by Lacey. That was straight into the box. Saddleback were able to get a header on, but easy save for Prado.
Yeah, an easy, great chance there for the header, but it just didn't have enough on it.
And that'll be the end of the first half. Santiago Canyon go up 1-0 at the break on a goal from Sheila Sanchez with around 2 minutes left to play in the first half, scoring around the 5 minutes left to play. 40th minute goal from Sheila Sanchez or Santiago Canyon. Makes it 1-0 as we head into half. Justin, what are your key takeaways from this half?
Key takeaways is Saddleback needs to play a little bit better defensively. There's nothing you could really do on that free kick there, but they need to come out firing and just try and get more shots on net and try and cross it into the box more and get a good chance. And on the free kicks, even try and just head it down, head it forward to somebody to get a good little deflection and get a chance on goal.
Yeah, it seemed like for me, it's been somewhat evenly matched, to be honest with you. Saddleback, they've been playing the ball really good in the midfield, but that Santiago backline has been phenomenal today. They've been able to shut down Saddleback's attack. Saddleback have had some passes going on, some good plays of attack, but I feel like they just need to be a little bit more sharper, send a little bit more through balls in there to try to break that Santiago backline. But Santiago, again, they've been able to have great counterattacks. They've been able to break through Saddleback's backline here with that shot early on in that first half that Lynn Clark was able to save to at least stop this from being a 2-0 deficit heading into the half. Again, Santiago Canyon lead 1-0 as we head into the second half. you're just tuning in, welcome back to this live stream event of the Saddleback girls soccer team. They'll be taking on Santiago Canyon, the Hawks. A key crucial battle between the number 1 team in the conference in Santiago Canyon and the number 2 team in Saddleback.
Yeah, and the Saddleback women's soccer team so far have done a great job. Despite giving up that goal late, Dylan, I do think that we have to get we got to start out strong the second half and get a lot of momentum going in order to tie this thing up, because Santiago's defense has been impenetrable throughout this whole entire first half. We got a couple good looks, but they weren't really decent looks.
Right.
But I do think we do need to get more shots on target, play some crosses in, try and get around them, and maybe make some through balls on the ground to get in, or even make a couple substitutions to get some more speed along the wings as well.
Yeah, current score, Santiago Canyon leads 1-0. A goal by Sheila Sanchez in the 41st minute, right before the end of the first half, to take the lead for Santiago heading into the break. In terms of shots-wise, it's been Santiago Canyon has been leading it, but it hasn't been too far behind for Saddleback. Santiago Canyon, they have 7 shots with 6 shots on net. Saddleback has 5 shots with 4 shots on net. Saddleback haven't had a lot of dangerous chances, though. They were able to test the goalkeeper today, Savannah Prado, but there hasn't been a lot of dangerous chances. While Santiago, they had a couple. They had one-on-one save, which was saved by Jamie Lynn Clark, another one that went off the post, and that goal at the end of the first half by Sheila Sanchez. As our players are coming out from the breaks, and Saddleback will come out of the locker room, Santiago just taking a quick little break before the start of the first half, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. second half of play is about to kick off. Saddleback will have the ball to start this second half with Santiago on the defensive. As again, Santiago are up 1-0 on a goal by Sheila Sanchez.
And
in the
Saddleback
41st minute.
And Saddleback will be going right to left to kick off this half. Or left to right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Saddleback will shooting straight into the sun, Savannah Prado, and then on Saddleback's end, Santiago Canyon will be shooting in a bit of a shade. Jamie Lynn Clark has a bow with the shade, and we're off with the start of this second half. A very good first competitive half from both teams. We'll see what the second half has in store.
So far, Saddleback have needed a little bit more possession on the front. And to start off this second half, we see Santiago Canyon applying pressure right away to try and get the ball as they get the first throw-in of the second half, only seconds into this half.
Yeah, Zoe Shung looked like it accidentally went off her arm, and it's going to be a throw-in for Santiago.
Ball played up here in the midfield for Saddleback. Good control there from the Bobcats.
Here comes Livingstone. She's going to send a through ball into Delora.
That's a great ball.
Delora is not able to get there, though. Poked away by 16, Delilah Furman. And they'll go out of bounds for a throw-in for Saddleback.
And that was a great play from Delora there just to try and get in front of the ball, but just knocked away by Santiago's player. And let's see what they can do here from this throw-in near the corner flag.
Yeah, Justin, I know you were talking about this at the beginning of the second half, but that's what Saddleback needed to do. Is you said more through balls, and they just did one there, and it almost worked for Delora. And here's a huge throw-in from Saddleback.
And a good chance there for the Bobcats. Again, like I mentioned earlier in the game, with Sims throwing it in, she's got that good power under the throw, and especially, Saddleback getting the attacking ends here, and they are just putting on more pressure. And another good attack here, and let's see if it can.
Yeah, that was number one, Emma Reds with the ball. Great defense again by Santiago Canyon right on that back line.
Yeah. It was a good chance there for Saddleback, but right away they're just putting up the pressure. It looks like they got a little bit of energy back into them. See if they could get something going here. But there's a foul here near the midfield line.
Yeah, Santiago will have a free kick here. But yeah, I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Justin mentioned it. That's kind of the key to Saddleback's success in the second half is getting more through balls in, because it seems like when they've been doing that, they've had a lot of success. Saddleback have. They haven't tried a lot of through balls here. Santiago has a chance cleared out by Saddleback, and it looks like it'll be a foul called, I think.
Yeah, another foul.
Yeah.
Could have been a handball there, it looked like, because that ball was bouncing up and down towards the Saddleback players. And I think the ref did call a handball here or a small foul, as this looks like the free kick will be taken around the 14, 15, 16-yard line.
It'll be a foul on Santiago. Yeah, it looked like it might have been a foul on Saddleback for the longest time because there wasn't a lot of movement going on around where the foul happened, so I think it was a foul. It was a pretty 50-50 play at the ball. Looked like drop ball. Here you go.
An interesting call here that they're just going to play a drop ball here. And a couple of Saddleback players were lining up to form up a wall, but it didn't look like they wanted anything. And here's a good chance for Saddleback if they can control it.
Kylie Medlin, number 9, clears it out for Santiago. Saddleback get possession back. Here's Kylie Bu. Heads it on. Can someone get there for Saddleback? Emma Radzai does. The shot is on net, and it goes straight into the hands of Savannah Prado.
And like I said at the start of the second half, get those shots on net and just keep firing on them. And look, Dylan, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you might as well get those shots on target.
Yes, the great Wayne Gretzky quote right there.
Or Michael Scott.
Michael Scott, yeah.
Retaken by Wayne Gretzky.
Good counter pressure there from Santiago. Played up by number 20, Cameron Toole. And it's cleared out again by Saddleback from Alyssa Sims.
Yeah, and good play from Sims just to get it out, even though it is in their own zone. You do want to just clear it, and just try and get something fresh off of this throw in here from Santiago Canyon. And if you're Saddleback, just put the pressure on them. Good defense there from the Bobcats.
Yeah, cleared out. Very cleared out. Here, Kylie Bu.
Ooh.
Tough challenge put in there by Shelby Kane. Cleared out to throw in for Saddleback, though.
And it was a great attempt from Bu to try and challenge that ball. did get knocked off her feet there, but it was a great play from BU as she's got it back again here around the 25-yard line.
Another tough challenge in there put in by Kane, number 2, the defender for Santiago Canyon.
Yeah, and Saddleback look like they have a lot more energy and power in the second half to start it out than they did in the first half.
Yeah, they've been more on the forefront so far in these first 5 minutes. But, yeah, like you're saying, the 2 shots they've come off, Justin, that was your key of the game. Both shots have come off of through balls so far. So it seems like they've been kind of working towards that, trying to tire out the Santiago back line.
Yeah, and the more you get a through ball forward, the more the defense will be tired out here. And here's a good chance if they can get to it.
Yeah,
keepers out. And
not enough mustard on it.
Yeah, it was a good chance there.
Yeah, that was Kylie Bu, and then Savannah Prada, the goalie, came out. It was a fight between those two, and here's a good chance. Campos is able to keep it in. Will she send it across? She fakes it. Oh, breaks
nice
the defender's ankles right there.
A nice move there from Campos.
She still has it, though. Cross. In.
Oh.
Up in the air, still in the box. And it's going to play out wide. Kylie Bu was able to fight possession. That was Summer Hackett, and a ball will go out of bounds for Santiago throw-in.
And the last game Dylan and I called, BU had a great goal for Saddleback to give him an opening lead. So let's see if BU has another bag of tricks to start this half.
Yeah, she had a chance there. She put on a shot, but it looked like it might have been deflected, and it kept the ball from traveling a little bit faster towards the path of that net. Couple players battling from both teams, and I'll go out of bounds for Santiago throw-in.
And Avery Campos has been terrific on her skill moves, and a great skill move there to just, like you said, Dylan, break the defender's ankles.
Oh, interesting.
And get a good chance.
Looked like foul called on Saddleback. Looked like it might have been just a trip. Like Santiago player, looked like that was number 3, Nikki Marina. I think she just rolled over on the ball, and the foul will be called, though, on Saddleback.
Long free kick here from Santiago.
Marina was able to win that ball in the air, but Saddleback get possession back. Up to Kylie Bu. Here's a chance. Delora sends in a through ball, attempting for Chloe Green. Oh,
Great
Green
ball.
gets it to Bu. Can Bu settle it?
No.
No. That ball had a lot of spin on it. Bu had some room to take a touch, but it had to be a perfect first touch. There was so much spin on that ball, but almost close to the first Saddleback goal there.
And I think BU right there was trying to either get a one-touch shot, and I don't think she knew what she wanted to do with it, if she wanted to settle it down. However, if I were her, I would settle that ball down and just try and get a good shot on a breakaway.
I think that's what she was trying to do. She had a lot of room off towards the left side. She's just trying to take a touch, but again, that ball had so much spin, it was deflected straight into the path of BU. And here's a chance now for Santiago Canyon, and it's cleared out by Saddleback. Straight to Kylie Bu. And again, great defense there by, looked like that was number 9, Kylie Medlin. She's been great as well. She's really the leader of that back line for Santiago Canyon. Great move by Summer Hackett. She keeps the ball in, and now it's out for Santiago Canyon throwing.
And even, like you said earlier, with Midland getting her chance here, like she's definitely kept it in for Santiago Canyon, playing more of a central defensive mid by also just getting the ball up for Santiago Canyon.
Paige Winters will take the throw in for Santiago. Here's Marino. Cross was deflected straight back to her. And it'll be cleared out of there by Saddleback. Another throw in for the Hawks.
And so far in this second half, the pressure tactic has been working for Saddleback. But now they got to have their first big defensive stop here in their own end.
Yeah, they've definitely had more of the control in this first half. As that one is cleared out of there by Chloe Green. The forward comes all the way back. Kylie Buse trying to send it up towards Livingstone. Green was able to get it out, and she clears it. And now Santiago will have possession all the way in the back. Boot up. That was towards Cameron. Toole go out of bounds for Saddleback throw, and Toole wasn't able to get there in time. But yeah, it seems like Saddleback have been more in the forefront of this attacking, of their attacking third this half. And they've been able to get some decent shots up, not too bad, but it seems like that last one from BU, they had a great chance, and it looks like they're going to kind of breaking through that defense a little bit more and more every single time they get up into that 18-yard box of Santiago Canyon.
Yeah, what we've been seeing Saddleback do more is play on the wing in this half. despite getting those good looks earlier, but they're trying to create more space in the middle.
Oh, good move by
And
Chloe
that's a
Green.
great move from Green, but that's going to go too far, and a goal kick for Santiago Canyon.
Yeah, pass was intended there for number 2, Kylie Bu, but I don't think Bu was looking there. She's trying to spin herself around to at least try to maybe get that ball after it went by her, but too much mustard on that pass there from Chloe Green. It's a goal kick again for Santiago. Cleared out right to Alyssa Sims on the back line.
See what Saddleback can do here, and a good little first touch there.
Here's Bu.
Can they get a chance here? Good ball from Bu on the left
Bu's
wing.
trying to send it wide. She gets it wide to Delora. Delora cuts in on the right foot, and it's way over the bar.
Delora trying to curl it from that corner. Should have played a cross in there, get a header chance, but a great effort from Delora on her end there.
Yeah, Delora is a very shifty player. She's very good on her feet, very good at dribbling, and you can see that there. She created a lot of space for herself on that shot, just the shot wasn't executed to her liking, and now Santiago will have it with her. Marino dumps it off. Here's a chance. They're going to try switching it, and no one was there. Alyssa Sims has it now for Saddleback.
See what Sims can do on the ball. Good little lob to the middle of the field.
Oh, very poor touch. Very poor communication there. Paige Winters was trying to get some help, but she didn't get any. Kylie Bu wins it back. Here comes Chloe Green on the right side. Cross is sent in low. Cross is stuffed out and stopped. It's a throw-in for Saddleback. Great defending there from their leader, Kylie Medlin, on that back line.
And even with Saddleback trying to get these crosses in, there's not a lot of space in the box for them to cross it, as we've been seeing 1 to 2 players trying to get in the middle, but no one's been there to get a good shot off when the crosses do get played in.
Zoe Chung is on the corner. She sends one in low, and it's cleared out from Santiago Canyon all the way out back to Livingstone, and she'll let it roll out for a throw, and she takes it quick to Chung. Chung keeps it in. Here's Livingstone trying to get by a defender. Deflected straight into the path of Chung. Now they'll play it back into the middle where there's a lot of space for Sims. Pass is intercepted. Here comes a quick counterattack pushed up by number 16, Delilah Furman. And look at this. Alyssa Sims tracks back. Great defending there.
Yeah, Sims has been really stellar on the ball on the defensive side. And that was a great interception there for Alyssa Sims.
Good pass by Hackett. Great job by Chloe Green. Avoids a slide tackle. Here comes Green. One-on-one chance. She dances around the defender, and it's another great stop there from Santiago Canyon. They had another player back in there to stop that from being a one-on-one. Here's Chung now trying to get it towards the middle for Delora, and it's cleared out of there again from Santiago. You can really see Saddleback are really pushing on this attacking side in these last few minutes.
Yeah, and they just want to try and tie this thing up as fast as they can and get momentum swinging in the right direction. But I do think something that we've noticed is they've been trying to get around the players by making skill moves. Some of these have worked to perfection and others have not. But most of the time, it's a skill move and then it's cleared up by Santiago Canyon. And even on some other chances, on like that ankle breaker earlier, just going to get a lot of speed under it to get the ball in for a header.
Yeah, that's how it was. It looked like in the first half, too. Saddleback was very good on the ball, and there's Delora again. But they looked very good dribbling. They were able to get past players, but then Santiago would have another player right there after the one is being. Here's Chloe Green again on the right side. Finds it up into the middle. Here's Livingstone. Good pass for Bu. Can she send it across before it gets out? She saves it. Here's a cross on the left foot. Blocked by Medlin.
And we've been seeing Medlin just get in the lanes of these crosses and even passing lanes to disrupt the Saddleback passes. And I think that's a huge reason why the Bobcats have not had a lot of opportunities to get
Oh, here's Kylie Bu now. She sends it for Delora. Delora takes a touch. She's hacked down. It's a free kick here for Saddleback.
First free kick for the Bobcats in a good attacking position here. Let's see what they could do.
Delilah Furman commits a foul. This will be from not that far out, just right outside the 18-yard box.
Looks like they'll have two players trying to decipher who wants to give this free kick here.
Yeah, be about 25 yards out.
Looks like they were setting up in a field goal formation.
Looks like Zoe Chung, she rolls out. Free kick is taken, and it's blocked by that Santiago Canyon wall. Chung sends in another one. That free kick was taken by Campos, and it'll go out of bounds for a Saddleback corner.
And a good chance there for Saddleback trying to get it off the free kick. Just bounce back into play, and we'll get a good chance here from a corner, hopefully, as we do see a lot of players in the middle of the box trying to break free and get off the man and try and get a header in. And also doing something I've noticed is Saddleback hasn't had a lot of headers.
Oh, here's a chance. That one is punched away by Savannah Prado. Will go out of bounds again for a Saddleback throw-in right near the corner marker. But for right now, Santiago again still has that 1-0 lead. That was scored right at the end of the first half in the 40th minute by number 30, Sheila Sanchez. Saddleback are hoping they can equalize this and maybe take the lead. They still have 30 minutes to go here in the second half. But right now, if Saddleback do equalize, and that's all they got, Santiago will still be ahead. They're up currently right now by 1 game. As Chung, that shot was a bit wide, and it'll be a goal kick right now for Santiago.
And even something that I wanted to point out about Santiago's keeper, Prado, she has been playing a great game despite going down earlier in the game with, it looked like a shoulder or arm injury. She's been doing a great job in the defensive position for keeping the Bobcats off the scoreboard. And like we stated earlier, they've only given up 3 goals this whole entire season, and 2 of them to Saddleback in the last meeting between the two.
Yeah, 2 substitutions here for Saddleback. Number 10, Samantha Villasenor, and number 4, Lacey Rustin come on. For number 2, Kylie Bu, and number 9, Chloe Green. The 2 forwards up top for Saddleback are both switched.
And Villasenor has been playing great this season, and I do think bringing her on as a sub here is a smart move, especially in the later stages of this game.
Yeah, bring in some more fresh energy and attack, just to maybe give BU, BU and Green a little bit of rest here. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of work so far in this second half, giving a little bit of breather with Villasenor and Rustin off the bench. This one will go out of bounds. Santiago will get throw-in. Foul called on Summer Hackett there. It looked like she tried making a play at the ball. Pretty aggressive on number 12, Cassie Lewis, and it'll be a free kick taken for Santiago Canyon.
Kind of looks like a shoulder on the inside there is the reason why they're calling the foul here. So Santiago Canyon will get another long free kick to try and give them a 2-0 lead, as this one will be from about 35 to 33 yards out.
Number 2, Shelby Kane, a sophomore from El Dorado, will take the free kick. It's curled right into Jamie Lynn Clark, and she couldn't handle that cleanly at first. It went straight into the path of her, but that had a lot of spin on it. And Santiago were almost able to get a boot on that one, but Clark was able to secure it just enough.
And it looked like Clark kind of lost the ball in the sun there, as she does have that corner of the sun staring directly at her. So it was a good chance there to cover it up, and here's Saddleback on a counterattack.
Good pass by Rustin to Villasenor, to 2 new substitutions for Saddleback, already making a difference. Villasenor, good cross for Delora. Oh, the ball bounced just a little bit too much for Delora. That was a good cross.
Yeah.
Delora was sweeping in, but yeah, it took too much of a bounce there.
And Delora has been playing great on the ball here, but the ball just has been bouncing, I think, a little bit too much for her to get a great shot on target.
Yeah, Santiago were able to clear it. Saddleback have another throw-in. But again, Saddleback have 8 shots now, 5 shots on net. They're able to put up a couple in this half. Santiago, they were able to get up 1 shot and then another on net. Here's a chance here. Delora gets it upfield. Santiago keep possession. Here's Toole. They're calling for a handball, and it's going to be a throw-in for Santiago. They're trying to play quickly, but they lose possession back. Here's Hackett.
Good ball there from Hackett.
Villasenor. She's able to keep possession. Here's Villasenor. Delora. Good challenge put in there by 16, Delilah Furman. Wins possession back for Santiago, and it's going to be out of bounds. Toole lost possession there. Looked like it was Campos who got the ball out.
And the Furman has been hard on DeLauren a lot throughout this whole game, just marking her very well.
Ball's being head up there by multiple players. Santiago looks like they finally settled it down. Here's Tool. Pass back Santiago. They're trying to get back up the Tool, but great defense there by Saddleback. Stuffed out that through ball. Zoe Chung. Marino couldn't get a clean touch on that. Saddleback get it back again. Cleared out of there by Lacey. Here's Alyssa Sims. Sends it out wide. This one for Lacey Rustin, who had a lot of space. Back out to Hackett.
Towards the end here of this second half, midway through, we've seen Saddleback get chances, but it's slowly dwindled down as they've been trying to just play more of a defensive game.
Yeah, they started off this first half really aggressive. Right now, Santiago have had more possession, but again, both teams haven't had a shot on net in a while. It's been a little bit here. They've been battling for possession in the middle of the park, and here's a chance now for Santiago, and it's stuffed out by Avery Campos, cleared out of there by Jamie Lynn Clark.
And Lynn Clark has been keeping Saddleback in this game, as it easily could be a 2 or 3-0 game here in the second half.
Yeah, it could have been two, especially that first shot in the first half. It was a one-on-one shot from Alyssa Rubio, their second leading goal scorer in the team, and she made her target big, and she was able to just frying Rubio just a little bit, able to save that one-on-one chance that came point blank. And yeah, so right now currently a 1-0 game still, 24 minutes remaining in the second half. Cleared out of there by Sims, trying to get it up all the way to Villasenor. Santiago again, stuff it out. They have multiple players around that ball at all times.
Oh, that's a great lob. Can they get to it? No.
Yes, that was Alyssa Sims trying to get up there. Look at that. Lacey Rustin trying to get in there, try to win possession back for Saddleback, and they're able to do it off a little bit of a sloppy pass by Santiago. Yeah, right now the passing hasn't been too sharp between both teams. It was definitely much more sharper in the first half. They haven't had a lot of attack going. That's why. Here's a chance here. Here's Marino. She's battling for possession, and it's cleared out of there. Great defense by Alyssa Sims. It looked like she might have been beaten. The last moment, Sims was able to get a foot in there, stop that attack from Nikki Marino, the leading goal scorer on this Santiago Canyon team, and tied for second in the conference.
And that was a great chance there from Marino. She just couldn't get her foot to it. I think she probably should have tried to make a cutback move there, but great defense there from Sims.
Chance for Santiago, and it's up, and it's going to sit at the top of the net. That was Marino. She tried chipping it over the top of Jamie Lynn Clark, and Clark read it all the way, watched it go over the net, and now it's going to be a goal kick for Saddleback.
An interesting decision there to go for a chip from that deep, too.
Yeah, you got to try it, though. There has been a lot of shots on net in a while from both teams. Ball's been played kind of towards the middle of the park right now. Here's Lynn Clark. She'll take the goal kick, sends it upwards for Emma Radzai. Laura's knocked down on a good challenger from Santiago. Here's Campos. She turns and she'll look to find some room, and she's able to get it out of there. Paige Winters, one of the two returning first-teamers from last season for Santiago. Here's a good ball. Abby Grabowski just subbed on. One of Saddleback's top goal scorers. Grabowski tries sending it across, and it'll go out of bounds. It's going to be a corner for Saddleback.
An interesting call there. Is it looked like they did pick up the ball there, but it also looked like it was on the line. So
It looked like,
it could have been either way.
Yeah, it was a corner. Yeah, you can see it was a corner because Prado tried stopping the ball from going out of bounds because it looked like Grabowski was trying to send it across. Wasn't sure if it was deflected or not, but yeah, it was for sure. And here's me another cross intended by Zoe Shung. Ball played in, deflected. Here's a chance. Ball's rattling around, and it's finally cleared out again by Santiago.
That was the best chance for Saddleback right there. Pinballing around the box. And a good chance there, but a great clearance from Santiago to keep it still a 1-0 game here late in the second half.
Yeah, Lacey Rustin there battled off possession. It'll be another throw-in here for Saddleback. Alyssa Sims will take it again. Again, she's got that long throw-in that is basically like a corner kick. It's usually played towards that kind of front post area of the 6-yard box. usually always sends it in that area. We'll see what Sims does here. Again, sent in, and it's cleared out again by Santiago Canyon. Out to number 20, Cameron Toole, who has a lot of space to run with. And look at this. Great challenge put in there by number 11, Zoe Chung. Wins possession back. Here's Lacey Rustin. Oh, switches play to Sims.
That's a
Sims
great
wide
ball.
open for a cross. She'll send one in. Oh, she tries chipping it.
Oh, good chance there, Dylan. That was a great chance there from Sims trying to go for a chip.
That might have hit the crossbar, too, because I thought maybe it was off of the Prado, but they're going to say it's a goal kick. So, yeah, it went off the crossbar.
It just hit the edge of the crossbar there.
Yeah, not bad for a center back, too.
Yeah.
That Alyssa Sims, she was over there because she took that throw in, and she was wide open. No one was marking her. And, yeah, we all thought she was going to send it across, and she actually tried to chip instead. It almost worked out for Saddleback.
And I do think her slowing down her run on that right side kind of fooled the defense, thinking, oh, she's going to cross it in. And then she goes for a chip. A great, great effort for Sims to try and tie
Here's
this game
Delora.
up.
Grabowski has a lot of room to run with here. She's fighting off two Santiago players, and finally they're able to clear it out. That was good defense here by number 16, Delilah Furman. You know, Alyssa Sims does have 2 goals and 2 assists on the season, though. So she has that knack for that goal scoring from the center back position.
Yeah, even if it's 2 goals, you know, and 2 assists, you're still getting a good 4 points. Even this late into the season, a goal from her would be a huge confident boost for her, along with the team in general.
Around 20 more minutes remaining here. In the second half is another throw in here. Looked like Sims will take it again. Last one almost worked out for them. The ball was kind of ping pong, kind of back and forth between defenders until it was finally cleared out by Santiago. We'll see what they do here. Sims, another long throw in.
It's a great ball, but it's just cleared out. Kept alive by Saddleback, though.
Dolores tries sending it back. Here's a chance. Ooh. Collision there. Prado comes out and is able to get the ball. Looked like Lacey Rustin and Summer Hackett were right there, but all of a sudden Prado just swoops in and saves the day for Santiago.
Yeah, and it could have been trouble there if Hackett and Rustin did connect there.
Yeah, ball cleared up straight into Jamie Lee Clark's 18-yard area. No one was around there. Santiago's trying to clear, regain their stamina from that long Saddleback attack there. Here's a chance here. Grabowski now has it on the right flank. She gets by one defender. She gets by Santiago's best defender, number 9, Kylie Medlin. Here's Grabowski again. She's got 2 players on her. She sends an across. Ball's up in the air. 50-50 challenge. Rustin comes in hard, and they're going to call a foul on Rustin. It'll be a free kick here for Santiago. Still on the ground, and it looks like she'll be okay, and she'll get back up. Free kick taken. Sent up all the way towards midfield. Won back by Saddleback.
And that was a good knockdown there. See what Saddleback can do from it here at midfield. Oh, tangled up there. Good win there for Saddleback. Can they get something going here?
Yeah, they play it wide. Lacey Rustin. Defender on. And it's poked out of bounds by Cameron Toole. It'll be a throw in for Saddleback. Looks like there may be a couple substitutions happening for Saddleback, and there will be. Chloe Green and Kylie Beal will come back on. Looks like number 8 will also come on for Saddleback. That's Logan Hawley. She'll come on for number 6, Avery Campos. So Villasenor and Rustin will come off for Green and Beal, and then Logan Hawley will be subbed on for Avery Campos.
And it's a great move right there from head coach BJ McDingle to get Kylie Beal off the field earlier in this half and get her back on, give her some rest, and give her, a lot of time and space to try and figure out what she can do better to try and give us a game-time goal here late.
Yeah, Villasenor and Rustin did a good job at wearing that Santiago defense down. They gave the starting forwards a little bit of a break. Kylie Beal and Chloe Green are now back on, along with Abby Grabowski. They have a third forward up there for Saddleback, including Delora, too, as she's a midfielder, but she's their leading goal scorer so far this season. A lot of attacking threat for Saddleback. They know that they've been winning this half. They just need to get a goal in the back of the net.
A little battle there around the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good job by Bu, and she wins possession back again from Sheila Sanchez. And now here's Chloe Green on the right side, just subbed on for Rustin.
Good play there by Green.
Yeah, Green swivels by defenders. She's looking for some help. She cuts back. She lays it off for Shung. Chung looking for a run. Here's a run here from Summer Hackett. Hackett's able to win possession. Grabowski, can she win possession? No. Santiago keep it, and it's be cleared out by Cassie Lewis for a throw-in for Saddleback. 15 minutes remaining, and the clock is ticking, and Santiago are up 1-0. And this could be the decider for the league title this year. Santiago, they're usually the ones that win it. They won 15 straight from 2004 to 2018. Gave Saddleback and Cyprus tied for the title last year. Huge game at hand. We still have 15 minutes remaining. Throw in sent in by Sims. Headed onwards by Chung, and it looks like it will be another corner. Another corner here for Saddleback. I was headed off a Santiago defenseman. It'll be another corner.
And if you're wondering, earlier in the broadcast when we mentioned Santiago's record from 2008 to 2019, there was no season in 2020 for any of the teams due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It was so last year a new champion was crowned.
Ooh.
Or co-crowned, I should say. And here's a good chance here for Saddleback as it will be caught by Preda.
Yeah, it looked like that was number 6, Ali Gorsha there that stopped that ball. That looked like it was a good shot. I don't know if that was in the way of going into the back of the net, but Gorsha was able to stop that shot from going towards the net. And here's Saddleback. Grabowski, good job. We'll go out of bounds here for Santiago throw-in. Again, good counter-pressing from Saddleback. Up in Santiago's own end. They keep hacking away. They're just trying to figure out a way to score a goal here to at least equalize. Here's Chung. Switches it for Radzai. Santiago win possession. Ali Gorsha sent wide to the right side of Santiago. And look at this. Riley Lacey coming. Swoops up that pass. Here's Chung. Trying to get to Delora. It's intercepted. Bang, bang play there. Collision. And the ball is swept right back into the middle of the field. Grabowski comes on. Touches a little bit too far wide. And they're going to say it's a free kick, I believe, on for Santiago Canyon. Foul on Saddleback.
Interesting call there, as it looked like the foul occurred on the other side of the 40-yard line in Saddleback's own half.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth play here between both teams. Saddleback has been more offensive, trying to at least get that goal. And Santiago, they're playing to their strength, which is that defense. They're best in the state defense, that is. Only allowing 3 goals in the season. They're just trying to, looks like, keep that victory, that 1-0 lead right now intact. Here's a chance here. This is their good chance for attack for Santiago. Oh, great sliding tackle put in. That was number 5. Riley Lacey going all out. Slide tackle sending in for a Santiago throw-in.
And it's rare. We have been seeing a lot of slide tackles here throughout this game. And a great tackle there from Riley Lacey to just keep this thing, still at 1-0 for the Hawks.
Delora will be subbed off here for Campos. Campos just recently subbed off here. Elizabeth Delora will take a little breather. But yeah, you can just see how badly these women want this win here today. From both teams. See, both teams have been very physical. They've been very good at attacking. Some good through ball opportunities here from both teams. But Santiago have been the one that was able to break deadlock.
And even Santiago have had a little short, quick passing too that led to good opportunities. But here in the second half, it's kind of been more of a Saddleback game as they've had so many chances to put them in the net. But ultimately, it has been the Hawks defense that has kept them in this game.
Yeah,
second half.
They're bending but not breaking in this half. Yeah, Saddleback has been in their end a lot, but they haven't had too much quality chances. They've been getting that ball in the box, but they just haven't had a really good shot on net yet. There's been a couple good chances though for Saddleback. They just need to get a better shot on net. Santiago have it right now. Zoe Chung wins it back for Saddleback, and she tried passing it off to that was Summer Hackett, but Hackett wasn't able to get there. It's thrown for Santiago. Pass was behind the number 7 of Kristen Smick, who was subbed on. And now Saddleback get it back. Campos. Pass there by Radzai, deflected. It's cleared out. Chloe Green is able to block the pass. Summer Hackett gets possession back for Saddleback. Oh, great defensive move by Cassie Lewis. Here comes the Santiago counterattack, and the pass was behind Kristen Smick there. Oh, Grabowski wins it. Grabowski, good through ball, and can Campos get there in time? It looks like the keeper might get there, and yes, Savannah Prado is able to get there right before Campos was able to get a touch on that ball.
Ball played up to the 50-yard line. Saddleback thought they had possession there for a second, but it was easily taken away by the Santiago Canyon offense.
Oh, here's Cameron Toole. She got by 2 Saddleback defenders in those bright orange boots, and another great stop there from Saddleback. Looked like that was Logan Hawley on the stop. She's able to clear it out for Santiago throw-in. And here's another substitution. Emma Radzai will be coming off for Saddleback, and here comes Samantha Villasenor, number 10, subbed on. Yeah, a lot of substitutions here from Coach BJ McNichol in the second half. Just trying to figure out something that could work and trying to get the ball in the back of the net here for Saddleback, trying to bring on some new energy and wear out that Santiago backline war.
Especially with only 10 minutes left to play, it is huge and important that Saddleback try and push more. But again, we've seen Santiago Canyon just kind of lock down that defense and just keep the ball in Saddleback's end to avoid any more advancements / push-ups towards the front.
Good interception by Logan Hawley. Here's Kylie Biu. One-on-one. She dances by to number 10 of
That's a great ball
Marlene Ruiz.
but it's stolen away.
Yeah, pass was a little wide. Marino still has possession. She'll play it wide to Toole. Back to Marino. Good play from Santiago, and a good challenge put in there by Villasenor. No, it won't be a good challenge. It will be a foul called on Villasenor. So a free kick here for Santiago. About 35 yards out.
And remember, Dylan, Santiago have scored from a long free kick, and that's how they got the goal that has given them the lead so far. So Santiago might have a good chance to get another goal here.
Free kick taken quickly. Headed away by Lacey. And it's played back into the box. And Lynn Clark has an easy save there to make. She just wraps up the ball. But yeah, Santiago did score earlier off a free kick. And then it was just kind of rattling around that box there between multiple players until finally Sheila Sanchez was able to get a touch on it and put it in the back of the net. Here's a long through ball sent in for Chloe Green. She able to deflect it. Oh no, here it is. Santiago, they win possession back. Touched on by Cassie Lewis. There'll be a throw in for Saddleback.
And Green did have a good touch there, but that ball was just tipped a little bit too far, which allowed Santiago Canyon to get that good chance there to clear it out.
Alexa Livingstone subbed back on, and Abby Grabowski will be taking off for Saddleback. Heading into the 83rd minute, Sims, free throw. Throw-in, excuse me. Straight to Livingstone. Headed off by Green. Here's Chung now. And now looks like Avery Campos. Oh, good challenge put in there by 16, Delilah Furman. 50-50 ball. Two players go down, and the foul will be called on Santiago Canyon.
So a free kick here for Saddleback. Can they make it count here?
30 yards out. Could be a scoring opportunity. We don't know. But it looks like it's going to be more of a crossing opportunity. A couple players lining up towards that back end of the box, towards the start of that 18-yard line.
Two players are over the free kick, trying to figure out where they want to play it and who's going to take a good chance here.
Zoe Chung is a short option. Looked like Avery Campos will be taking this kick. Chung runs over it. Campos takes it, and it's headed out, cleared out by Santiago Canyon. They breathe for just a little bit. Here's Chloe Green. Oh, great move there by Summer Hackett. Oh, she actually trips over the ball, and it will go out for Santiago throw-in. The attack dies all of a sudden suddenly for Saddleback right there.
And Saddleback,
just unfortunate, just an accident here.
Getting the pressure right there. Small pressure, but they couldn't get a lot of it.
Substitution here. Number 7 will be subbed off here. Looks like an injury substitution actually for Saddleback, looking like limping a little bit. Saddleback, both fighting for possession. Will it be called? It will be called throw-in for Saddleback.
Again, Saddleback have just been, in these last couple minutes here, just keeping the pressure in the offensive zone. But, again, great defensive tactics from Santiago Canyon. Another foul called here, it looks like.
Yeah, it will be on Saddleback. Santiago can get a free kick here. Free kick. There's only 5 minutes in the 85th minute. Santiago just trying to get it out of their end. And now here is a good chance for Saddleback. Touch taken by Campos. Here's Bu. Back to Campos, and it's cleared out finally from Santiago Canyon. Here's Alyssa Sims. Sims gets it up the field towards Green, and it's headed away to the path of Cassie Lewis. Yeah, look at this. They're just trying to get the ball in quickly for a throw, and Sims takes it again. A long throw and sent up towards Kylie Bu, and it's cleared out again by Santiago.
And overall, Dylan, I think Saddleback have had a lot of good chances so far in the second half. And, the pressure has been there, but, they just need to take more shots. Like I said, they were doing that in the first half. Second half, just continue the pressure, just keep shooting, just keep firing on them. Here late in the second half, it kind of dwindled down. Well, earlier in the second half, it did.
Yeah, that was a foul called on Delilah Furman. She kind of dragged down the Saddleback player there. It'll be a free kick here. Yeah, with little time remaining. We're in the 87th minute right now. The clock is ticking for a Saddleback goal to happen. Will the dramatic happen on this free kick from about 50 yards out? Riley Lacey all the way out, and it'll be a corner kick for Saddleback. Another good chance here for them.
And Saddleback's corners tonight have been really hit well. Let's see if they can get one here for a last-second goal to try and salvage something from this match.
Again, 1-0 to score. Chance for the equalizer comes now. Cross-in sent in by Chung. Headed up in the air. Off the crossbar. He's a chance, and it's out. For right now, he's a shot low, and it's blocked and deflected.
Great shot opportunity there from Saddleback, and everyone was looking up, trying to track that ball, where that thing was going to go down. Hit the crossbar, and oh, so close for Saddleback right there.
Yeah, Lewis. It looked like it actually might have been. So the cross was sent in towards the near post. Santiago headed it up, and it looked like Prado was right under it, and it went off the crossbar, and it could have been dangerous right there for Santiago.
Saddleback get the ball, and they are going to call that a foul there.
Yeah, that was a challenge put in there by number 9, Kylie Medlin on Saddleback's number 9, Chloe Green. And it looks like, will Medlin be carded? She will, yeah. Kylie Medlin will get a yellow card on that challenge from Chloe Green.
That's the first carded player of the game.
Yes,
so far.
first card of the game. And now here's another chance. Avery Campos will be taking this free kick. 88th minute. What will Saddleback do here?
You can see they're sending everybody to the box here, trying to get people up near the near that far post there.
Yeah, there's no one in behind for Saddleback right now. Campos is the farthest player back, and she's taking the free kick, and here he is, lofted straight towards Prado, and she's able to catch it easily.
She's actually trying to take a shot there. It looks like an interesting angle, especially trying to send it in too.
I think that was a good idea, honestly, because you can see there were some players kind of run. If she told some players that she was trying to take a shot, they could have kind of ran in. I don't think Santiago was really expecting that to happen. But, yeah, Saddleback, some players were trying to run in. And now here's a tussle between Delora. Looks like they're
shoving.
That was Villasenor, excuse me.
A big push there. And
yeah, Villasenor and Furman.
Carter.
Wow. Yeah, that was physical play there from Villasenor. And looks like she might be carded here. Referee is asking her to come back, and yes, she will be carded. Yellow card on Samantha Villasenor.
I saw 2 cards go up in the air, Dylan.
Oh, so it might have been carded on Delilah Furman as well for Santiago if that was the second card, indeed. Here comes Cameron Toole running back just for a short option for this free kick here from Santiago. But they won't pass down the Toole. They'll play it long. Another long boot there from number 10, Marlene Ruiz, just dumping it off to the sideline, wasting time here for Santiago. Currently, they're up 1-0. Saddleback want to take this throw in quick, and they do. Again, play that long. Back to Riley Lacey. Lacey lets it roll out for a goal kick.
And they have to play this quickly and just keep the pressure up if they want to try and get something here late in the game.
Yeah, Lacey decided it was best for Lynn Clark to take that goal kick quickly. Looks like she might. Trying to find one last avenue of attack. Ball's played in the midfield. Here's Toole. Plays it wide for Furman. Furman sends it up. Chung's able to intercept. Chance Sims plays it up. Looking for Kylie Bu. Can Bu speed up and get there in time? No. Headed by number 9, Kylie Medlin, straight to the goalie of Prado.
And Prado has done a great job when those balls are being played towards her. She rushes up and goes and grabs them. Great attack there from Prado.
Here it is, quick throw, and Sims is going to take it again. Santiago just waiting for that whistle to blow here that they won this game. Saddleback are trying to get one more attack in there. Here's a chance. Cleared out again by Santiago. Throwing for Saddleback. This is probably the last attacking play of the game, really, for Saddleback to get a chance in. Sims is going to take it. A long throw in. She's about 30 yards away from the goal. We'll see how this is. Throw in from Sims. Up in the air, headed up. And it's going to be a corner kick for Saddleback.
One last chance here for Saddleback, hopefully.
Yeah, it looked like that. Yeah, that was headed by a Santiago player straight over the head of Prado and lands at the top of the net. Zoe Chung will take this corner kick. She has 4 assists on the season. Can she get a 5th here? Cross is sent in by Chung. Up in the air. Here's a chance for Saddleback. Ball's up again in the air, and it's will be out. Goal kick for Santiago. You can see Lynn Clark, the goalie, will also came up for that corner. Santiago will take their time for sure with this goal kick.
Santiago trying to kill off as much time as they can here.
And that's it. The final whistle is blown. Santiago Canyon, a huge victory for them, and the path to redemption to obtaining another conference title for them. They win here. They go up 2 games above Saddleback. And this conference title is basically wrapped up here. Santiago just needs to win one more game, and they have won the championship throughout. And it's their first championship since that 2019 season.
And a huge loss for the Bobcats, as they have been.
2018 season.
As it is their first loss in conference play on the year, but overall, this game was definitely just dominated by Santiago Canyon's off defensive presence, which didn't allow Saddleback any opportunities on the board.
Yeah, and you can see here, Santiago Canyon, they have the best defense in the state, and you can see why. They've been able to really stuff out Saddleback's attack here, even though it was a 2-2 game last time around at Santiago. But again, huge game, huge implications for this Orange Empire Conference, and again for the playoffs. These two teams might face each other down the road in the state playoffs. Both teams will be in the playoffs for sure. Saddleback currently sits second, or 2 games behind Santiago Canyon now. Santiago Canyon move up to 11-0-1, 1 tie, no losses, 11 wins. Saddleback are now 9-1-2 in the Orange Empire Conference. Saddleback's next game will be against
Golden West on Tuesday, and they'll finish the season up next Thursday over at our sister college, Irvine Valley.
Correct. And Santiago, their next games will be against Santa Ana, and then they'll finish it off with a tough game against Cypress. So still, Saddleback does have the possibility of winning the title, but now it looks very dim here with that loss against Santiago Canyon. That's it for us here from this broadcast. we'd like to thank the broadcast crew, CTVR Techs, for helping out today. Matt Brode, Rima Panina, Randy Van Dyke have been huge help, as well as Brad Hoyseth, our sporting director. This is Dylan Luden along with Justin Gans. Thank you for tuning in to the Saddleback broadcast, and we hope you guys have a great night. And also, we have a football game tomorrow for Military Appreciation Night on Saturday night. Thank you.